How do you look at the last week and the success you've had against not you individually, but as a team against this run of all-stars? I mean, you look at, from Skeens to now, some of your best games are against best pitchers.
For sure. It's a relentless bunch, right? I mean, we've seen some really good arms this last, as you said, week, and we've been able to get some, just scratch a few there, and then like maybe put a crooked number one inning, or even if we don't, and we've added on. I think that's the biggest thing is like sometimes you may scratch one through, and then you kind of like get a sigh of relief, whereas like this bunch just keeps it on, run the bases hard. I mean, you got some big ball, you got some small ball. I think there's just so many different ways that we can beat you, and it's been fun to see the guys do it. So, like I said, there's been some really good arms, but I'm very impressed with the offense.
And tonight was interesting because you guys had that spot where you and Nolan are on, and then don't go anywhere, and that could be like a rally or like a game killer almost because it's a missed chance. But he kept on after it. Are you finding that this team can kind of not just carry things but reset after a troubled inning?
Yeah, I mean it's not. The group doesn't get overly emotional, right? It's like, all right, we missed an opportunity, but if we just keep the pressure on, eventually we're going to get through, and I think that's just the mentality.
What about this team just in the sense of like grinding at bats and just running up pitch counts against some of these guys? It's kind of been a part of that formula.
Yeah, I think it's more about the pitch and less about the number of pitches. So it's like, if guys want to let one rip early in the count, go for it. If guys, back-to-back guys want to get a good pitch to hit and they both want to let it rip, go for it. But there are, if you don't get it, you continue to grind him down. I think that matters too. The more pitches he throws, the more that we see, and then the quicker we can get into the bullpens also win for us also.
For you, as you go through the stretch, what are some of the things that you're feeling at the plate that's just really clicking?
For me, I'm big on like posture. For me, like my swing, a lot of it's posture related. Something that I'm diligent in my work every day is making sure that I'm, just trying to hammer down on good patterns, and then from there, I'm just trying to just go compete. I think when things are going well, we can learn from it because you're probably a little nicer to yourself when you're in the box. But that's it, posture and compete.
Obviously, there's the left-right element. He's right, you're left.
Yeah.
What do you get from Nolan? I mean, what this lineup gets from him. It's probably not a coincidence that back-to-back days here, he's a big part of the offense and its wins.
I mean, when he gets going. It's impressive. It's just like his ability to stay on pitches is awesome, and he's letting some balls rip earlier in counts. I think he looks amazing.
You get that from watching. Well, you have the best view of him.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, I can always the work is always clean, right? I mean, he's very diligent in this process, but the work has been very, very crisp lately. So it was only a matter of time before it took off.